Okay, hi everyone. I am live. I'm Daisy. I'm a college intern for Pandia Health, and I help with media. I'm a media specialist. I create TikTok, so give us a follow on our TikTok at Pandia Health. We are making some great TikToks. I love making them too, so show me some support. But for those who do not know, Pandia Health, we deliver your birth control for free. We deliver birth control to anyone essentially that has internet and a mailbox. So if you need your birth control delivered, hop on to pandiahealth.com. We have amazing resources as well, our blog, our YouTube channel, and so many other people. Hi, thank you so much for joining. If you have any questions about Pandia Health or plants, we're going to be doing a lot about plants today. And yes, it does look a little excessive, but I'll explain that later. I tried to get a good background for everybody today because Jacqueline inspired me. Go check out everybody else's live events. All the other interns have great live webinars they do as well. So, and today mine is plant potting. So if you have any questions on plants, I'll do my best to answer them. I mostly just enjoy flowers and plants because it just brings me joy. And that's probably why it looks excessive. And it looks excessive. And these are all, honestly, I'm staying with family right now. So these are all from, I've accumulated from quarantine. And it does look like a bit much, but plants are what bring me joy. You should be doing what brings you joy right now. And yes, thank you to my mom, Janet, who shouted out that she loves plants. Yeah, so we're going to get really just right into it. And I'm going to do a quick little tutorial on how to, make a little cute plant. So first and foremost, if you really can use anything around the house. You don't need like a teacup planter. You can use a mason jar. You can drill some holes in it. You can use anything you really have on hand, which is really why I love it. And plants will typically, like this was $2, I think. So you can get a really nice little cute pocket of circle of joy for that much. And what we're going to do is take, some potting soil, just scoop it on up. I should be doing this outside, but it's raining, so we're not. And just fill it to the top. This is so easy. Going to make a little divot and dent so that so that I can still put my succulent in it. And you don't want to be careful when you transfer it. So I'm just going to gently tap, tap. You could wear garden gloves. I actually kind of recommend that. So just put it in here. And actually what I'm noticing is there's too much soil for this because this had more soil than I expected. So I'm going to toss some out. And then I'm going to make a little hole. Oh, still a little too much. Put some more out. And I'm going to now, that's better, much better, much better. I'm going to make a little more of a divot, and that looks so much better. Way better. And now you can actually, I don't recommend using it if it has holes in it, but you can just kind of fill in the gaps where there needs soil, which is really nice and easy. Again, I would probably do this outside, but I'm doing it over a bucket. So that way I don't get any dirt on me, but it's raining. So, you just got to improvise. And something I love about these, what I'll explain are kind of the small herb gardens is they're great for apartments. And that's essentially why I got it, because my family just moved to an apartment. So I needed something that was going to be easy to transport, but also something I could just keep on a really small patio or deck. And I think that's a really good tip because people think they can't garden if they live indoor, like in a small space, or they can't do that, but you can. There's so much you could do actually. And look, it's a little, rough around the edges, but look how cute. If you have a name for this little boy, this little kiddo, comment it because we're going to get creative. And look, it has a little stand. We're going to get creative and start coming up with some nameplates for our plants. I've been waiting to do this. I'm so excited. And while I'm just getting everything ready, once again, I just wanted to reintroduce myself. I'm Daisy. I'm a media specialist intern for Pandia Health, and I absolutely love Pandia Health. We deliver birth control essentially to anybody with internet and a mailbox. We do it for free, and it's really great right now because we just launched a birth control fund to help women it's a need-based birth control fund that it's to help women who otherwise would not be able to afford the doctor consultation we have, or the birth control packs. So please check out our website for more information. That's on our Social Good page. Give it a look. And Nettie said, my sister says, George, that's a great name, actually. We're going to go with George. So we're just going to get into it. And here are some really easy plant labels. What I like is that they come in, it's like a few dollars for a whole pack. And they come with so many. So this is going to last me a while. And also, where is it? Oh, no, I misplaced it again. It's probably behind me. I have more labels. Here they are, 4 labels. So here we are. We're going to give all of our plants some names. And it's going to be great. If you have name suggestions, shout it out. And we're just going to get to it. It'd be nice if I could actually open something, but here we go. So something that I just thought of while planning for this is that why don't we accessorize our nameplates with tape, I'm really blanking on the name right now for some reason, but washi tape. So we're gonna get to accessorize our little plates. So we're gonna name this one George. I kind of like the smaller tag for this one because it's a little more petite. So I want to be able to just tuck it in and have it be great. So we're gonna take the name tag and name it George. I'm gonna not start at the bottom because this is where I'm staking it into the dirt. So I'm gonna start here and actually do it on the other side. So here we go, George. Great name suggestion, Nettie. If anybody has other name suggestions, feel free to let me know. Nettie wants a plant named after her and my good friend Sophie. That could happen. And oh my gosh, come on, that's adorable. Now I should have made it smaller, and honestly, should have probably considered this one. That might have been better. Or I could have maybe we should put washi tape because it's about improvising. Let's do some washi tape. I don't mind putting it on the actual planter because you know what, it comes off. I'm gonna use a glitter one. I think actually gold is a better look for that. So I'm gonna use a glitter one and we're gonna do it. But the nice thing about these, like I said, even though I messed up, it's okay because I probably can scrub it off if I'm using Sharpie, who am I kidding? But there's so many more in the pack, so it doesn't really matter as much. Now, I'm having trouble cutting this washi tape, so I'm gonna find something to cut it with. But here we go. Use a small knife. We're gonna, this is really harder than I thought. Okay, there we go. And here we go. Part of this is improvising, so it's a good lesson for all of us. Oh, okay, this is really precious. George is gonna have a beautiful nameplate, and everybody's gonna be jealous. So here we go, writing George. Oh my gosh, I love this. I don't know if you can see it because it's metallic, but here you are, George. Now we have our first labeled. So cute. Now I'm gonna go go into the other plants. If you have plant questions about Pandia Health, I am here to help you. We deliver birth control for free, and it's great. We have a blog full of so many resources, and I love getting to write some of the articles myself. So please check it out. Now this is one of my prives. So I'm gonna push my computer back and show you my small, it's small for an herb garden's sake, but small, but also transportable herb garden. I'm gonna show you, I have 2 of these. So I have 2 of them, so I'm gonna bring both of them over and just kind of go into what's what and explain some, cooking uses. Because what are you gonna do with 20 different types of herbs? I'm gonna tell you. So here we are. And this is a big shout out to my Nana because she's really into plants and she's the one who really helped me navigate how to do this. So now I'm passing that knowledge on to you all. So this looks very overwhelming, and honestly it kind of is, but not to fret, we are gonna get through it. So right over here, we have some purple basil, and I had never heard of purple basil until recently, but apparently you just use it as is in a regular usage. Now I've actually never tried it, so let's give it a little taste, a little nibble. It's actually really, really delicious. It kind of reminds me of those sprouts that sometimes come with pho or spring rolls, Vietnamese spring rolls. Those taste really good, like fresh spring rolls. Oh my gosh, that's really good. This would be great in a salad, and I can't wait. Now my parsley is growing in super well, my Italian flat leaf parsley, and I'm really excited. You know, let's just have an herb tasting while we're at it. My mom says you can also freeze dry herbs, and I agree. You can actually freeze dry herbs, and you know, I would say you only should dry them if, like, freeze them if they're gonna go bad, because fresh herbs are fresh herbs. You want that, you prefer that. Here's my basil. Tasting the parsley. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna use some of this later for salad or something. The basil looks really nice. And over here we have the lavender and some, what's this one? The German thyme. Is this the German thyme? Yes, this is the German thyme. And it looks really, really nice, actually. And this can go into so many soups and stews and really be delicious. The basil can be for a caprese salad. So many uses for fresh pesto. Same with I actually want to try making a pesto out of the purple basil too, because that would be really, really interesting. So again, if you have any names for any of these plants, let me know, because I need some help. So now we're going to move on to my second herb assortment, and we're going to get into talking about, oh, that was loud. But we're going to get into talking about what is all of this mess, because this is a little more, they kind of just look like leaves. But don't worry, they're not. This one is, which one is this one? This one's, oh, I had never heard of this either until my grandma told me about it. This one's pineapple sage. I had never heard of pineapple sage. I actually have never tasted it, so here we go too. It's a little rough, like sandpapery on the top, but this would be great for tea. Like, it's more mild than mint. It's a little more earthy tasting than spearmint, but this would be really, really great for tea. So you just pick some fresh tea in the morning. Delish. I love doing that with the mint we've been growing. Next up, we have some parsley. This is growing in so nicely, so I'm really happy about that. And then what is this one? I can't even remember. Oh, Greek oregano. We had Greek thyme. Now we have Greek oregano. I'm going to taste it all because I haven't tasted these, because I've been waiting a week or so to let these really grow and flourish. And as you can see, they really have. So I didn't want to pick them too early. And then we have some, oh my gosh, there's just so much. Tarragon, Mexican. Oh, that oregano, by the way, delicious. Oh my God, so good. This thyme is really growing in nicely. Oh, in the middle, we have regular sage. Look how pretty those leaves are. If you eat dairy, make a fresh sage butter pasta with some ravioli. If you have the time, make your own ravioli. Really, really yummy. So that's a little tour of my herb garden. I love cooking, so this is mostly just because I want to use it for cooking, but you can also put a variety of plants, and it's great. Now we're going to go into something I think is really cool. I had never done this until my nana told me, but this is my tomato plant, and it is growing so beautifully. Now, what I'm going to eventually have to do is I'm going to put make a little teepee, 3 stakes, put some twine. And so that, as you can see, it's kind of starting to lean over, but we don't want it to lean. We want it to grow straight up. So we're going to do, just put some sticks in, tie some twine, and so that way it grows. And something I've just learned is these little, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to pluck it. These little things that grow in between tomato plants are called suckers, and you have to apparently pick them so that they grow better. Something to know. Also, something I learned, my tomato plant has no holes in it. Some of my other stuff does, but you want to know why? Apparently, if you plant marigolds with your tomato plants, they repel insects. My Nana told me that. I had never known that, but the more you know. Also, something to learn is this one's dead, so you just pick it and it'll regrow fine. And what you can do is wait till this dries out and then harvest the seeds from, you can pick it apart, get the seeds from it, and then use those seeds to replant. That's something cool I had never known. Really, really neat. I'm going to save that for that purpose. And that'll be really cool. And while I'm getting my other plant, just if you have any questions about Pandia Health or anything else that I'm talking about, let me know. Now, I'm going to get into talking a little bit about, this is Margo. I should make a nameplate for Margo. This is Margo. I felt like it was suiting for her. And I think should she get, comment below, should she get purple or a white name, I mean not purple, blue or a white name plate? And should I also put on top of that some washi tape in gold? Or this is like a sparkly white. So let me know. Let me know. And while I'm getting my other succulent, just wanted to throw it out there that our YouTube channel has so many other videos besides this one. If you don't catch a live on the Facebook, our Instagram lives are typically going onto our YouTube channel. So if you miss an Instagram live, catch it on our YouTube later and see all these other helpful informational videos. Nettie says we should do blue with washi tape. Okay, Nettie, which washi tape, gold or white? Because there's, so many options. And while I'm getting all set up, she hasn't said it, but I think I'm going to go white because I just used gold. And while I'm on it, talking about all of our other amazing platforms and stuff, our TikTok just launched. Yay, I'm one of the people on it. So make me feel better about make me feel some love and go support it. Now I'm not doing this right at all. We might not be doing washi tape. I'm going to cut this on my package next to me. And oh my gosh, what is this package next to me, you're wondering? It's the mailer you could be receiving with your birth control. I'm going to dive a little into this later. We have a TikTok coming out about everything that comes in here, but I'm just going to dive into it a little bit later. So we have our washi tape, and I'm going to put Margo's name on it because she is feeling sparkly. Oh my gosh, I really love this. This is so fun. Okay, here's Margo. Beautiful. This isn't Margo. We have to name that one. This is Margo. And Margo is going to be, oh my gosh, precious. Love Margo. That is so cute. Come on. Now, I got this at Home Depot. I did not plant this. I wish I could claim that as planting it. But it's so cute, and I really love it. And some tips about cacti and succulents. They're typically found in the desert. So it's dry. You don't need to water it that often. I need to get a small spray bottle because you should just spray it every couple of weeks or so. And in the winter, since it's a little bit drier, more dry, I think that's the better way to say it. That way you can just spritz it and not get it too wet so that it dies. You don't want it to die. And while I'm taking a little break from talking about plants, let's talk about this beautiful mailer. What you get if you get your birth control delivered for free with Pandia is it comes in this lovely little padded package, and then you get your RX info, your prescription info. You get 3 high chew candies. So cool, so fun, so delicious. I think my favorite is the green apple. And if you don't know what high chew is, you'll have to find out by ordering with Pandia. And you get your 3 birth control packs. And that's essentially, also, you're going to get a PSA card. This one is about emergency contraception and the difference between Ella and Plan B, but we also have more information on that on our website, so go check that out. Sophie wants to know how your mint plant is doing. My mint plant, actually, my mint plant back home, I'm with family right now, but the mint plant back home is doing so well. I always grab mint from it to go put in some tea. Also makes great iced tea if you just make a big batch and put it all together in the fridge. So good. I love a strong mint tea, but as I was saying, pineapple sage, great tea option. Now, what you also sometimes get, this is not always, but sometimes you're going to get this cute little pocket-sized makeup palette. Literally fits in your pocket, and it's really, really cute. It has a little mascara wand, some lipstick that you can, like a lip, what's the word? Like a tint, so you can also put on your cheeks for some blush. And then this is also like a BB cream, and it's great. So you could be getting this in your mailbox. Birth control delivered with Pandia Health. Now, I'm going to finish up some last minute plant tips. And if you have any questions about Pandia Health or any plant comments or questions, let me know before I go. So we're just going to finish up with, which one should we do? Oh, I have a conversation starter. This one is, also, can you believe, this one, we had a little tip over. This one was $2 at Whole Foods. I would say that's a pretty good deal. It came with the vase. I liked it. And then this one, okay, so this has been such a conversation starter, and I kid you not, oh, I'm just gonna pick that. That's basically a weed growing in the plant. So that's not needed. It'll harm the plant more than it will do anything beneficial. So this is a coconut plant or a coconut nut. And I've never seen it like this. And funny story is I was there and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. I read the tag. The tag said it's a conversation starter. I go to check out with the plant. The woman checking me out says, oh my gosh, this is such a conversation starter. And I thought she was kidding with me. I was like, oh, did you read the tag? She said no, but the card did not lie. It's a conversation starter. And then a couple days later, my mom comes. She's like, oh my gosh, that's such a cool plant. Conversation starter. Another time, my uncle says, that's a really neat plant. This is a conversation starter. If you find a coconut plant, this can live indoors or outdoors. So it's great for if you have a smaller space or if you don't have any much outdoor space, because it is a conversation starter and is really, really neat. I've never seen a plant like it, which is why I got it. And speaking of fun, unique plants, we're going to talk about, I don't know why I planted it in this. Now looking back, it's kind of ridiculous, but this is, I named it one of my other cactus Margo, so I felt like I had to keep with the M's. This is her brother, Marcus. If you want to have a say in the name tags, let me know, blue or white, and if I should do gold or white washi tape. It's your pick. But this is really cute. I thought I've never seen a cactus like this because it's just so big. And also there's some flower. I mean, every cactus flowers, but this one had some really cool buds coming out of it. And and there's white speckles around it. So I really like that. I think I'm going to do blue, or maybe I'll do white. Blue, white. I'm thinking blue because why not? And I'm going to do Marcus's name. And while I'm finishing up labeling our good boy, little kid, Marcus, I just want to say thank you all so much for tuning in. I've really loved doing this. I love being a part of the Pandia Health team community. It's just such an uplifting environment, especially now. And I really love it. So show some support. Go follow our YouTube channel. Go read our blogs, check in on every other person's live event. Use my referral code Daisy. And also you can actually, let me take that back. I'm going to suggest don't use my code. Use the code support BLM. I'm going to double check that that's the code so I don't give you any wrong information. But right now we're doing a promo code that if you use it, the money, the $5 referral code that is being donated to Black Lives Matter. So use that code instead. Please use that code. And we also have a great resource, a list of resources, an article. I wrote it. I really appreciate if you checked it out. And the code, just so everybody has clarification, it is support BLM, capital BLM. I'm going to put it in the comments right here so you can all see it. And support BLM will be used and donated. So please use that as a referral code if you choose to right now. And once again, we have a birth control fund, what we just launched. Applications are being taken until June 30th. And we really just appreciate you all being a part of our community. And please pass on the message. It's about social good, doing social. I didn't say that correctly. We really just want to be are there for our community right now and everybody in general, all women, all people, regardless of race, gender, sexual orientation. So we're here for you. Pandia is here for you. And please check out everything else. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Next Thursday, tune in at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 12:30 Pacific Time. I'm going to be doing a smoothie bowl tutorial. Everyone loves the smoothie bowl tutorial. I love smoothie bowls, so get excited. If you want to follow along, prepare some frozen fruits and get some frozen fruits ready. We're going to have such a good time. Thank you so much. Bye, and please use the referral code support BLM, and that money is going to be donated to Black Lives Matter. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Bye.